LIFETUBERS!
What are you doing?
I'm wondering how you feel about Cody. You want to tell him about Cody?
Yeah, we just, we had to take our Cody cat. He's a 4-year-old gray kitten. Well, he's a cat. Not really a kitten, but we had to take him to the vet because he's forming crystals in his urine, which gets into his little urethra tube and blocks up. And so he was in a lot of pain, and late Saturday night, early Sunday morning, we took him to the vet hospital so that they could, and they wanted $1,100 to keep him overnight, and so that they could unblock him and put the tube in there and flush him out, keep him out on IV for 2 days. Actually, it wasn't even 2 days. It was going to be Monday morning when we picked him up, and they wanted $1,100. So we were like, well, how much to just unblock him? And they still charge us like $200 to unblock him. And so we took him home, and he was all right. But sure enough, because they didn't flush the whole bladder out, his crystals got back down into his urethra again, and so he was already starting to block up again. So we just took him to the vet. But we were there, and they were like, well, let's take him in the back real quick. And next thing you know, they came back out, and they said, okay, we're going to keep him for 2 days, and we're going to flush him out. But now the good thing is that for 3 days there, they're giving us a high-end estimate of like $360. So that was like way better. It's still going to be stressful, but the bummer was that we didn't get to say goodbye to him. They just took him, and we didn't know. We thought he was going to come back in the room, and so we got kind of bummed about that. So we're kind of missing our little Cody bear right now, and I had to leave him at the vet. So we'll pick him up in a couple of days. They're supposed to call us later tonight and let us know. So maybe we'll give you guys an update on what we know, and we'll go from there. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, so we got word from the doctor about Cody, and he said it's the dissolvable crystal, so that's awesome. Anyway, so they're going to keep him there until Wednesday night. They're going to keep the catheter in until Wednesday night, and then they're going to take it out and then observe him overnight. And then if everything goes well, we get to bring him home on Thursday. So I'm so excited. Yay! It's really, really hard for me anytime that I have a pet that has to stay overnight at a vet's, because they're like my baby. And since Bradley and I can't have kids, all the more, I told him that if I could, I would dress my cat. I tried once. If I can find a picture of that, I'll share that here. It's really funny. Anyway, so please keep him in your prayers, and hopefully everything will go well. So far, so good. And I will give an update when we get him home. Thanks.
Break it down, Freaky Cheese.